Shalom. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rekah, Quadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And a sincere salutation to all the ark pushing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, working the hope for the elect. Coming at you another lesson. Lord's willing to be edifying. Bible reasons Yahweh and Yahweh Shah hate the so-called white race. Bible reasons why the Lord hate the so-called white race, the Edomites. This lesson is titled Biblical Reasons Yahweh and Yahweh Shah hate Esau Edom, the so-called white race. Now I'm just going to run through a few precepts, reasons why. They have a lot of people asking me, why does the Lord hate the Edomites, the so-called white people? Well, if they read Romans chapter 9, 13 through 22, he tells you that he have compassion on whom he will, and he have mercy on whom he will. Okay? And he said out of one lump, he made two vessels, one to honor, one to dishonor. So Esau, Edom, the so-called white race, was made to be the wicked. Period. He said they are the wicked. But I'm going to do this lesson to give some reasons, just a few, okay, why the Lord, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, hates the so-called white race, the Edomites. So this is Exodus chapter 21, verse 16. And it reads, And he that stealeth a man and sell him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. Now, we were stole from the north and the west part of Africa by the so-called white man. Okay? The Africans, the real Africans, the Hamites, okay, they snatched us up and sold us to Esau for muzzle-loading guns and cheap wine and cheap rum. Okay? So Esau stole us from that side of the world and brought us over here. Now that's one reason. I'm going to read it again. Exodus chapter 21, verse 16. He that stealeth a man and sells him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. And we are still found in the hand of Esau Edom, the so-called white race, because we are still in this day in our captivity, just without the yokes of iron on our neck. That's one reason. This is two. This is Psalms 137, and I'm going to start at verse 7. And it reads, Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. So when Jerusalem was getting taken down, okay, and we went down, who was there? Esau Edom. Okay, and it say, it was Psalm 137, verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it. Mean, destroy it, take it down, okay? Even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast rewarded us. Okay? So when we went down, man, Esau Edom was right there, okay, saying raise it, take it down. Now, this is a precept to that when he said, raise it, take it down. Okay, this is Obadiah. Because Esau has been against us since he was born. Starting with him selling his birthright. And that's another reason. Esau sold his birthright to his brother Jacob for some raw meat, man. Okay? That's another reason the Lord hates you Edomites, man. Because you're supposed to cook your meat well done, thoroughly, man. But you don't. You like your meat bloody raw. Medium rare. Okay? Even medium well, with blood still with the pink in it. That's still raw meat. Okay? So, that's another reason. You sold your birthright for a piece of raw meat, man. Now, this is a precept to Psalm 137, verse 7 and 8. This is Obadiah chapter 1, verse 10. For the violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. So the reason is for the violence against thy brother Jacob. Shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. And this is that precept of Psalm 137. In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces. So when the strangers carried us away, man, okay, Esau was standing on that side, man, saying, raise it, raise it. Read this again. Say, in that day thou stoodest on the other side, in that day the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, into the gates of Jerusalem, and took down, okay, the Israelites, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was as one of them. So Esau, that's another reason why you hate it, okay? Because you stood on the other side, and the Lord say, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was as one of them. And they tell you in Joel 3, man, that they cast lots for his people, man. Okay? And sold a girl for wine and a boy for a harlot, man. Verse 12. But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother, okay, talking about Jacob and his 12 sons, talking about Jacob's 12 sons, in the day that he became a stranger, neither should thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction, neither should thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. Verse 13. Thou shouldst not have entered into the gate of my people, okay? The 12 tribes of Israel. In the day of their calamity, yeah, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. Verse 14. Neither should thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape. Neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. So Yahweh shall say, that's the reason, man. Because you was against the nation of Israel going down, man. Okay? Now, giving you another reason. Precept to Exodus chapter 21 verse 16, when it say, he that stealeth a man and sells him, okay, or he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. We are still in the land of our captivity, still under the nation of Esau, Edom, the so-called white race. Okay? So, this is a precept to Exodus 21 and 10. This is St. John chapter 10, verse 10. Because he stole us, meaning he's a thief. Okay? It's John 10 and 10. The thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy. Okay? The thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy. That's what you are, a thief, man. Okay? Now this is another precept upon precept, backing up that precept. This is Psalms chapter 50, verse 17. Seeing thou hatest, Psalm chapter 50, verse 18. When thou sawest a thief, then thou consented with him, and hast been partakers with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Okay? Verse 20. This is Psalm chapter 50, verse 20. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thy slanderest thy own mother's son. This is what you did to Jacob, man. You slandered your own mother's son, man. Jacob and his 12 sons, man. Okay? You stood on the other side, man, when we went down, man. Okay? The Babylonians took us down, man. You was right there saying, raise it, man. Take them down, okay? That's another reason, man. That's another reason. Like I say, another reason was Esau sold his birthright for some raw meat, man. Okay? For raw meat. Now this is a precept to back up that he sold his birthright for raw meat. This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For ye know that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. Okay? So, he sold his birthright, man, for one morsel of meat. Okay? That's a major reason, man. That's where he get his name Edom from, because he became red. It's all through prophecy. Okay? Now, that shows you that he didn't even care, man. He told Jacob he was feed him with that same red meat, man. So he didn't even take consideration that he was going to curse his whole generation, man. Okay? From that one act that he made, man, by selling his birthright for some raw meat, man. Okay? He didn't even care, man. Didn't even take in consideration that he was cursing his whole line, man, his whole generation. Now, this is Amos chapter 1, verse 11. And this is a beautiful chapter. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4. Okay, he said for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4. I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did persecute his brother with the sword. Okay? And did cast off all pity. Meaning you ain't even care about your brother kids, man. Okay? Okay, Uncle Esau, you didn't even care about your brother's kids, man. And his anger did tear perpetually, meaning forever, man. A long time. And he kept his wrath forever. That's what perpetual mean, man. Forever. But I will send a fire. Oh, Salakia. But I will send a fire upon Teman, which shall devour the palaces of Basra. Okay? Your chief places, your chief cities, man, which is North America. Okay? Also, where those Rothschilds at, man? Where they living lavish at, man? Okay? They're gonna be destroyed too, man. Great Britain, man. The British. You're gonna be destroyed too. Cause those are the chief cities along with North America, man. The mother who birthed North America is the Rothschilds. Now, here's a major reason Yahweh and Yahushua hates you Edomites. This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33. And it reads, Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. Now that's for all them slow folks in YouTube land that's talking about the Hispanics or Latinos and the Native Americans are not Hebrew Israelites. Well, who you think the Northern Kingdom is, man? Okay? Who do you think the Northern Kingdom is? It's the Spanish-speaking tribes, man. Okay? It's the Northern Kingdom, man. The so-called Latinos and Native Americans, man. Read this again. This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captive, it say, and all that took them captive. All. 18 nations on the earth. Israel, the Hebrew Israelites being one nation, the 12 tribes of Israel being one nation, it's 17 other nations, and they all had us in captivity, man. They all oppressed us. Reading this again. The children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captive held them fast. They refused to let them go as at this day. That's another major reason why Yahweh and Yahushua hates you heathen nations. Chiefly Esau, Edom, the so-called white race. The so-called white people. Okay? He hates you heathens, man. He only loves the nation of Israel. For as it was written, they tell you in Romans 9:13, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. And when it say as it was written, it means it was written in the Old Testament. And that's Malachi 1 and 3, man, and 4. Jacob have I loved, and Esau have I hated, man. So the Lord hates you devils, man. You deceivers. Because that's what devil mean. Diablos, deceivers. Okay? Satan just mean adversary, which mean enemy. And who's our enemy? The so-called white race. The so-called white man. Okay? According to the scriptures, man. Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Deuteronomy 28 and 68, man. They are our enemies. Point blank, period. Hey, so these are the reasons our Father, okay, Yahweh, and our big brother Yahushua hates these devils, man. Okay? Beautiful reasons. So with that, Lord's willing, it was edifying. I want to say all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rekah, Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of great millstone who rule well. And a sincere salutation to all the Akim, pushing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, waking up the hope for the elect. Shalom.